Folks, my name is Rachel Kaysen and I founded Life Story Therapies specifically to work with third culture kids. So perhaps you are a TCK yourself, you're watching, perhaps you're an expat, perhaps you've got different identity challenges and that's what's caused you to stumble across this video, but welcome all. I'm wanting to just post this short video because a blog of mine recently seems to have gained quite a lot of traction, and I wanted to post about it because it's really got me thinking. It got me thinking when I wrote the post, because these are things that I encounter daily, and I'm also thinking about this theme ongoing in terms of how many people seem to really resonate with it. And the blog was about hidden loss. Loss, that's a fun thing to talk about, isn't it? It can weigh so heavy on us, and for third culture kids particularly, so many of the things that we have lost seem to kind of run in paradox to this experience we also have of our lives, which is that of great gain. Paradox is a good word there. Something I encounter a lot when I'm working with people is this disjunct, this clash between two ways of thinking about our lives that we carry around simultaneously, and they can feel very uncomfortable when they bump up against each other. I and many other TCKs tend to feel very grateful, and we are often reminded to feel grateful of the massive opportunities that our high mobility life, our multiple cultural exposures have given us. Huge experiences. And that's wonderful, and it's true. Alongside this though, I and many other TCKs can find themselves behaving in their day-to-day lives with grief, with a heaviness, with a sense of what if, with a sense of they've got something I don't have. They, the settled people, have longevity of relationship, have access to the places of their pasts, have a sense of themselves that is deeply rooted that maybe we don't always feel we have. And that brings this huge sense of loss. It's difficult to talk about loss and the TCK experience because it can feel really loaded. It can feel like ingratitude. And so we tend to bury it. I did a TCK survey a while ago now. If you dig around on my blog, you'll find a write-up about it. But I was asking TCKs to reflect on their experience and their experience with therapy particularly. And people talked a lot about grief. People talked about the weight of it and the impact of it on their daily lives. And one TCK summed up the experience just beautifully when they spoke of TCK grief as being like bereavement but without a corpse. There are no ashes to scatter in the same way. There are no funeral rites to honour when we lose a place, when we lose a community, when we lose a language. And that's a lot. That's a lot to carry. So I'd encourage you to check out this blog post if any of this resonates with you at all. Loss is heavy, but we're not alone. There's you, there's me, and there's a lot of other TCKs around us. And if you'd like some support in investigating, in exploring, in nurturing those bruised losses, those bruised places where we have lost so much, get in touch. It'd be an honour to hear your story. Thank you.